Hello friends, in today's class we are going to compare all four bottom-up parser, that is LR0, SLR, LR1 and LALR. Welcome again, and here in this section we are comparing this LR0, SLR, LR1 and LLR. Okay, so and this comparison is very simple and based on whatever we have done in example for SLR, LR0, CLR and LLR. So this problem we have tackled in every possible way. Okay, we have constructed this for this problem we have done this LR0 parsing table, then we have done for SLR parsing table, then we constructed here this for this problem CLR or SLR1 parsing table, and finally we do the minimization of this. So four categories of this problem we have covered in LALR. Okay, so and this grammar was in LR0, no problem. SLR, CLR and LR, it was no issue with this. Okay, then here we have created we have only done two problems for this, and that was LR0, and we find this problem is having a shift reduce conflict situation in LR0. Okay, shift reduce conflict. But the moment we move to this from LR0 to SLR, so this grammar was not LR0, but this grammar was in SLR. Okay, so this was in SLR, so not LR0 but SLR. So now we can have a comparative power, that we can say that SLR is having greater power than in terms of recognizing more language. Then we come to this particular problem, and this particular problem was, we started with SLR and we find this grammar was not SLR. Okay, not SLR. There was a conflicting because of this D, two state were there. But when we move to this CLR or LR1, we find that this grammar is in CLR. But this grammar was not SLR. Okay, so it was not SLR, but this grammar was in CLR. Then I try to minimize this, it's LR1 collection, try to minimize LR1 collection, and I find it that it is no minimization is possible, no minimization is possible, and hence this was also in LALR. So this was an example which was an LALR. So now we can say that CLR and okay, now we can it is not SLR but CLR as well as LLR. So I can say that CLR or LR1 is having more power than SLR, and also this conclude that LALR is having more power than SLR. So both conclusion can be drawn because it is not SLR but in CLR and LLR1. Okay, the last one is this problem before problem with merging, and we find this grammar. We haven't checked it for SLR. Okay, we haven't checked this grammar for SLR, but definitely reduce conflict will come in that place also. You can verify this situation. I am commenting this grammar as not SLR. You want a verification, draw the diagram, not SLR but in CLR or LR1, and it was not LLR, not LALR. Okay, so this grammar is having issues, not SLR, not LALR, but this. So now what we can say here among this comparison, that CLR, okay, only CLR can recognize. So what we can say that CLR or LR1 is most powerful and most expensive in what terms? Space and time complexity. Okay, more number of states, most expensive bottom-up parsing algorithm. bottom-up parsing algorithm. Then comes what? Then comes, we have a grammar which is in not SLR but is in LALR. Okay, so first is the most powerful is your CLR or LR1. Then comes LLR, example is this one. Then comes SLR or SLR1, simple LR1. And then finally we have what? The lowest in power is LR0. Okay, so I can write here as most powerful and this one as least powerful. Do remember that LALR and SLR always have same number of state. This I told you previously also, but now since I am summarizing the last part, it is important. CLR or CLR or LR1 may have more number of states. Okay, so these are few conclusion. Okay, these are few conclusion. The last conclusion is this, that LL1 is a proper subset of LR1. Okay, now this is the class of the grammar. Okay, now let me summarize this as a statement. The class of grammar parsed by top-down parser, is proper subset of class of grammar parsed by bottom-up parser. Okay, so now do not compare any other. Only LL1 is a proper subset of LR1. But here I have written as a general statement, top-down parser, the class top-down parser. I am saying this LL1 specifically I am talking about, bottom-up parser I am talking about. Many other variations are there. Those variations I am not talking about. Okay. So, okay, fine to remember the statement, but this is also important. LL1 is a proper subset of LR1 or LL2 is a proper subset of LR2. So that way we can compare. No comparison of between LLR, SLR and LR0. Okay, no, they are not comparable. Only comparable is L1 and LR. Okay, that's all for this discussion. I think I hope you are able to understand or grasp this entire topic syntax analysis very clearly, and that's all for this session. Thank you.